Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Did my live last night. I was so glad some of you guys could join me. It was super fun talking to y'all. Yeah, I'm open to any kind of information. Actually, someone last night told me it was Michelle. Whoa. Mentioned for me to check into Dr. Berg and another type, I think it's a medication and a different type of stevia. So I'm going to check all those things out this weekend. Um, I hope to do a video, like video of the room. That being said, um, we had a lot of phone calls coming in and going last night. My husband's work decided to do this dependent audit to make sure we keep our medical insurance. And we sent them everything, but then they said they didn't get it. So now we did it through the upload process through the website they sent us for this time. So we're busy trying to find those documents again and rescan them and get them sent to them, which I actually finally got uploaded this morning because last night the site was down. It's just been craziness. And last night I had some salad for dinner, and then I decided to have one little slice of pizza because we got like the cook it at home pizzas. So of course those are like this big for slices after you cut them up. And so I decided to have one slice of pizza. It ended up making me really sick. You know, it's funny how when you don't eat a lot of grease and stuff anymore, if you have just a little bit of grease, your body just goes, "Oh no," and it just revolts on you. Um, yeah, so that was not fun. When my husband gets home today, we've got a little bit of running to do. Um, I think I want to try and find like I want to find a way to like pre-cook our meals for the week. Not because I don't like cooking stuff fresh. And I mean, obviously, I can't do that all the time, but um, this being the week we pay our mortgage, it makes our budget just a little bit tighter. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to like pre-prepare some stuff, so that we can kind of just put stuff out there, like put stuff where it needs to belong, that kind of thing. Um, as far as like have like multiple, we can buy something like in a bulk size, and then even if we don't necessarily pre-cook it, maybe like just have everything bagged up in a meal together. So I do just pull out one bag and do everything. So we can like bulk stuff. So I'm gonna try to find recipes for the next week that are either stuff we already have or that kind of thing. That's the one bad thing about mortgages. Like if we prepay like 2 weeks ahead and we pay like a half ahead and then try to pay a half on the day of, they just apply that first half like to the thing, and they don't put it towards like a rebill. It's like it's to the total bill. It's just crazy. So we always wait. But we had a couple things come up, and like I said, we still got a broken dishwasher. My husband was able to fix the dryer, so that's working now, which I'm super glad about. For now, at least it's working. We're gonna keep ourselves positive on this one. And then um, yeah, so we just have had some stuff come up. So financially, it was just like, well, this is gonna be a tight week, and I'm sure all of you guys have gone through that at some point. We just have a tight week, and it's usually the week we pay our mortgage. And my husband tries to be, positive about it, not beat stuff, and it's whatever. But I mean, I shouldn't say it like that. It's not whatever, but I think what I'm gonna do is I think we're gonna go buy some vegetables, pre-cut and measure stuff for different meals, and then freeze them. We do have like a food saver, so I think maybe we'll try food saver bagging them up and then like writing a date on them and just like pulling stuff out the night before so that everything's thawed for the next day to cook for dinner. Just trying to come up with a better pattern because especially once I start going back to work in August after all the stuff we have coming up in the next couple months is over. I want to not have to worry about trying to work and cook and everything else. I'm gonna try to work from home. I didn't want to work from home because it feels so antisocial to be stuck at home all the time. Um, but we may be getting approved to do a an international student, so I'm super excited about that. um, Last year the company we had talked to had said no, no way, you were blackballed. This company, I said to her, it's really not fair that this company is lying. This other company's lying, because their person is the one who screwed up. And, and one of my references is the person who plays students in our home. And she was like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, the original placement person is one of my references. We're still friends. Like, I wouldn't say friends, friends. Like, we talk here and there. And she lives a little bit far away for us to, like, hang out or anything, but I'm sure we probably would if she lived closer because she's a really amazing person. Um, and I said she volunteers to be our reference for this type of stuff because she knows how we are with our, placements. I mean, we're trying to save up to get seasonal Disney passes. This girl go to Disney so much she'll be tired of Disney by the time she goes home. Yes, we want a girl. But anyhow, so needless to say, so I was like, I'm like, it's fine, it's whatever, but it would be kind of nice to be able to um just be able to host a student again. And once we get in with this company, we'll be able to continue to do that, and that'll be great. To have an extra person in the house, and be able to experience that. Um, so right now we're working with them to get that set up. We think we might have picked one out we really like, and we're hoping that she's still available now that they've approved us to go through the process. Um, and we'll go from there. So I'm super excited about that option, but we gotta get that room set up. It's pretty much set up now, but I want to she's got to do a K-pop photos on the wall. Nothing I can do about that. Um, and I mean, overall, I'm just excited to get an exchange student again. Um, they've got to contact our school and make sure that they're good to go for next year. This is enough notice for them, so they should be fine. And yeah, so I'm excited about the options. And I can't wait to take the next steps on that. So that'll be good. Overall, I mean, it's going to be really exciting to do this again, and I'm hoping everything works out and we get a good student this time because last time our student was horrific. The two students before that, I love them, I adore them, they're amazing. Um, the last one was just horrific. So anyhow, that was, whatever. But so I was emailing them on that, and then there was just so much stuff going on yesterday that I didn't get to finish, moving stuff. I have a little stack of books I had to put away, and I've got a box of like knick-knacky stuff, and I've got some stuff that right now is up on a shelf that's to move over there, over here, over there, and the knick-knack stuff. Some of that needs to go up here because it's office supplies. So I've got some stuff I need to get done before I can do a big, this is my room video, and you guys can see exactly how strange I am. And my husband also has a corner over there that he needs to clean up. And I've mentioned it to him a couple times. But once I get this knickknack box empty, I'll just put all his stuff in the knickknack box and just put it back in his space that he works in. But yeah, so I'm super excited about everything that's going on, to most of the things that are going on. Things have started moving in a better path, so that's good. I'm definitely not going to try eating a slice of pizza again because it was so bad. I mean, that's like when we go to CC's and get the buffet, all I eat is salad, and I'm so glad because apparently I would have had some major issues if I tried pizza. But I mean, it's been like months since I've had pizza or anything really greasy. So like even we went to like the work party last week. I just had the pulled chicken with no sauce or anything on it, and that wasn't really greasy. It was kind of actually like it was like moist to dry kind of, that little, not quite dry but definitely a little bit moist still. So that was fine. I'm really glad that I have been able to find healthy options. Like my daughter and I were talking about how it was kind of cool how they were trending on YouTube. People were like ordering exactly what the person in front of them orders, and I was like, that would be so much fun to do, but there's not that many places I can order what the person in front of me orders because I can't eat it. Like I shouldn't even say can, because can I? Yeah, I can eat it. I don't want to. Like I don't want to eat that junk. So it's like, well, it's whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna try to get some video this weekend. I think we're gonna try to go to the balloon festival tomorrow, which is probably a major cluster. Just it's probably gonna be horrific. Um, but it could also be kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see. Um, it's like I want to go, but then I also know it's close to the beach. All the tourists are gonna be there. If it even says it's gonna rain, there's gonna be no hot air balloons to go up. So it's I don't know. I would like to go down and see something they call it like night lighting or something, where they put all the balloons up in the air and they light them up. That would be kind of cool. Um, but I don't know when they do that. Like, there's so much I don't know about the festival. And we've always said we wanted to go, we've just never been. But I don't know. After we tried to drive to Foley last weekend, and we had all that traffic, and we weren't even going to the beach, and we were like 15 minutes. Well, I say 15 minutes from the beach, maybe, but probably the way traffic was, it was probably closer to 45. It was 15 minutes if there's no traffic, you know? So it's so frustrating when it's like touristy season. Like if it's spring break or if it's summertime, you don't want to be anywhere near the beach around here. I mean, unless you go super, super early in the morning, or if you go at like 3, 4 o'clock, you can usually shoot down there really easy because all the beach people are leaving. So the traffic's going the opposite direction. Um, but then like my son smokes and we've been to like 2 or 3 different gas stations looking for his cigarettes because everybody who doesn't live in Alabama buys like every carton of cigarettes they can before they leave the state because their cigarettes are so much more expensive where they live. And so whereas normally he smokes these cigarettes that are super cheap, like $1 a pack, um, and he likes them. So they're $1 packs. So he would normally, get like a couple packs of cigarettes to last him for the week, and he can't because they're out. And not everybody carries his brand, so I'm just like, dude, I'm like, I can't help you. I'm like, you would think they would give people like a limit, like you can't buy more than like one carton or something like that, just to keep people from doing that and like selling them out because people are literally driving from gas station to gas station and they're selling out all the gas stations. And I mean, it just seems like a pain in the butt. It just seems like why? It seems selfish, I guess. Um, Not that smoking is a good thing to do, but for those that do, if you live somewhere and everybody buys out every cigarette you have in the entire county, it just seems ridiculous. But I don't know. But my son smokes outside because I don't want smoking in the house. But I mean, it's stupid because he's not ready to quit yet, and if he was not able to get his cigarettes, he would be a complete bear, and I don't want to deal with that either. So, but needless to say, but yeah, so that's basically been the way the week's been. It's just been kind of crazy and a lot of downs, some ups. We still need to replace our microwave is over the stove, but we've got a countertop one for right now. Um, we're gonna need to get a new fridge. We're gonna need to get a new dishwasher. The fridge, I mean, I think what we're gonna do is take our coolers, put some ice in them, take everything out, take it outside, and let it like completely thaw out and see if there's some sort of blockage because it keeps leaking water. Um, and we don't have the water thing hooked up to it to make ice or anything. Um, so we're not sure what's going on. So it's just, I think we're going to go ahead and take everything out, put it in coolers, let it go, sit it outside, clean it out really good, let it thaw out, and see if there's like some tube or something that might have a clog or some area because there was some drain or something that says that when it leaks, you kind of need to go through and clean all that out. And maybe there's like a piece missing. Maybe like the drain plug is missing or something from somewhere. So probably take it outside and check it out. Let it thaw over the weekend and clean it out. But I really don't want to buy a new fridge because it's so stupid expensive. But we do need to get a new dishwasher, and I'm not sure if I can sweet talk my husband. We have a credit card we use for like just things that we just can't afford at the moment. So it's easier, like if it's like an emergency, something just breaks. And I mean, it's got more than enough on there to get a dishwasher and still have enough if something else were to go horribly wrong. So I kind of want to be like, hey, can we get a new dishwasher this weekend? Because I can't keep doing this. Because my back, I can't stand for a super long time. So whereas I used to upload and unload dishes all the time, I'm kind of stopped from doing that because I can't stand to do the dishes for a long period of time. So I'll like get the water running and let it run until I don't think until it sounds like it's full. I'll go in there and wash as many as I can and rinse them and put them into the thing. But then I have to stop. And then by the time my back stops hurting and I can go back, the water's cold, so I gotta drain it and add more water. It's just a waste of water. And I told him, I said, I really want to be able to do dishes again. I don't want anyone else to have to do it. Because I like doing these things myself. And that's the thing, is I'm not like one of those people like, oh, I can't do it. Like, I try to do it. And I frustrate everybody around me because I try really hard to do things that I'm not supposed to do. Because I'm not somebody who just like, I've never been somebody who just give up, not try, that kind of thing. And I will let myself be in pain to just, try to be independent and do things I need to do. Um, and it makes my husband angry because he knows I'm in pain. And he's like, but I can do this, and I understand he does, but it's not always his job. I stay at home. I make YouTube videos. I should be able to do the dishes. He shouldn't be responsible for that. So anyhow, so that's where we're at right now. Is I'm just kind of hoping we can pick up a new dishwasher this weekend, and then just like put out the credit card and make payments on it because we really need a new dishwasher. I mean, we've had it for 4 years. Like within the first year we had it, it had some issues, and they came and fixed it under warranty. And I just think it went again. I think we just don't need to buy the cheapest one they have, which is what we did the last time. Because we bought our house, and within the first 4 months or so, no, it might have been first year. In the first year, the stove caught on fire and the dishwasher died. Like all within like a couple weeks of each other. So we had to pull the stove out, get a new stove, and then we got a new dishwasher, but we kind of just got a cheap dishwasher because we didn't think it would matter, and now I just think it really does matter. So I think we're just gonna go and look for like a mid-range dishwasher. Probably go to Lowe's because we get 5% off there. But yeah, so just wait and see what happens. I'll let you know if I get a new dishwasher. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. And maybe I can convince my husband to go to Lowe's and look at dishwashers. Maybe we'll buy one, but he might look. So we'll see. Talk to you later.